All right. I finished last night. So I got some berries added in there. I redid my train because I was not happy. Finished Santa, gave him a little mouth. Erased my lines. I gotta erase a little bit better over here though. Anyways, we're ready to finish. So let's get started. Okay, so with a double hoop, we want to keep everything as snug as possible. We've already got the center and the outside snug, or they should be. So if you want to double check, you can. I already double checked because I didn't want to be tightening. But make this as tight as you can, make this as tight as you can, and we'll go from there. So what we're gonna do is cut out the middle. So I just got my scissors and make a little cut and then go out from there. Okay. So you can do this a couple of different ways. I finished my winter one and I just cut this flush with the back. Or you can trim these like to the hoop and hot glue them. Or if you can come up with a better way, feel free to do that. So I'm just going to show you if you want to hot glue them. This is what I would do, is trim these. And then take your edges and just glue them to the inside hoop. Just flip that over and glue them down. Right there. You could cut these a little smaller if you wanted. But those can just be glued right down. I don't have out my hot glue gun and I don't really want to get it out. So I'm just gonna trim this one as well. Well, maybe I'll glue it later. I'll glue it later and then I'll post it in my stories so you can see it. Okay. But I'm gonna try not to get any glue on my fabric because I think it'll show through. So try and keep all of your glue like on the hoop. Okay. And then to finish the outer edge, we're gonna trim this depending on how long you want it. So I normally get a piece of fabric and cover up the back, but I'm not gonna do this time because I don't wanna take it out of the hoop. So depending on how long you want this, if you want it to be covered, then keep this a little longer. If you want it like just to cover half of it, that's fine. I think this is gonna be a good length. So I'm not gonna trim this. I'm just gonna finish it. So I like to do a running stitch to finish the backs of my hoops. Whoops. I just kind of loosely measure like, okay, I need about that much thread. Like I don't do it scientifically or anything. Get my thread on a needle. Whoop. And then tie a knot. I like to leave a tail so that I have some thread to pull when I'm pulling it tight. I like to start at the top, which is here. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go and do a running stitch. So I'm gonna start from the back And I'm going to keep it semi-close to the edge. Not all the way to the edge because we don't want it to rip out. And just run my needle through. So I'm going up and down in one motion. All the way around. Halfway there. Oh, nearly there. Okay, so, whoop. Hold on, I pulled my needle out. Okay, so on this last one, I like to go up and then back down right next to this knot that's already there. Right there. So they're close together. And then I can pull my needle out. And then we're just gonna pull this tight. So I use all 6 strands, otherwise you might break your threads. Pull it tight. I just use my fingers to hold that while I maneuver this, or I find somebody that can hold my knot tight for me down there. Ah! Oh, see? I broke it, even with 6 strands. That was fun. Okay, hang on. Let's try that again. Don't pull too tight. All right. I know some people use 12 strands because you're less likely to rip your threads with 12, but I usually don't have a problem with 6. So that was strange. Okay, there we go. There we go. So once those are glued down, then that running stitch just covers up the whole back. And there we go. Oh, let me show you this one. It looks better. Done. Are we excited? So here's what I did. I added some just like star snowflakes. And then I did French knots with this darker blue and white. And then I did some over here by the mitten as well. And then what I like to do, because sometimes I end up with like these little fuzzies right here on the sleeve, I get like a lint remover and just like gently go over it to remove any like little threads or anything. So friends, we're done. I haven't finished everything last night. If you didn't see my stories. So anyways, that's it. We're done with our wreaths. So thank you so much for joining in. This has been a fun one. I have some more planned for next year. I don't know dates yet. I haven't really thought about 2022 yet. So there will be more. We will see what happens. If you need something to do over the Christmas break, though, all of my old stitch-alongs are in my Etsy shop, and everything is saved to IGTV, so you could do any of those if you need something fun to do. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.